name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today is a non-Bath & Body Works video. Are you guys shocked? I'm shocked. Today is a Iowa State / school video that I'm really excited to show you guys. So let us get into it. It is all about, where I lived last semester, which is Freddy Court, which I labeled it as. I'm gonna be talking about living there and what I liked, what I disliked, and what you can expect like living there. So let's get into it. Today I'm also wearing What Happened in Vegas Started in Ames, because we love Ames here since Iowa State is in Ames, Iowa. So yeah, I was originally not even gonna live in Freddy. I really wanted to live in the dorms in a suite style. That was like my number one choice. But since I did transfer, I went to community college, and then I decided I needed to go to obviously a 4-year, and I transferred to Iowa State. I never really talked about except my decision video, which I will link down below, why I went here, but I haven't really talked about school a lot. I wish I did. I really want to do vlogs, especially since it's my senior year. It's just weird because, like I said, I've only gone here, it's my 2nd year here, but it's my senior year and last year. But it's because I transferred as a junior. So I was in the Iowa State, class of 23 Facebook group, but I was also in a transfer group because obviously find people who have transferred. So I found 2 girls that I connected with, and I don't really want to talk about roommates in this video. I think roommates is another time, maybe not when I'm going to school here, but I will probably do a roommates video after I graduate. But anyway, so I did find some girls, and they didn't really want to live in the dorms, which is totally understandable. They were like, I want to live in Freddy, this is the best option for me, I really don't want to live in a small confined space. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I was totally fine, because I actually didn't want a random person. I got 2 girls who also are transferring, and we're all from out of state, so it was super nice to get to know these girls and not have to go in blindfolded and who am I gonna possibly room with. So I did end up living with 2 other girls, even though the apartment we lived in had 4 bedrooms. There was only 3 occupied. We didn't get a 4th roommate until the spring semester last year, so it worked out in my favor. But at the same time, we got one later on. I don't know. But so yeah, I lived in Freddy, even though that wasn't my first choice. Let's talk about the location of Freddy. If you're looking to, where Freddy is, and if you're already committed to Freddy, good for you. If you're still debating, and this video is just trying to help you, I know one of the reasons why I wanted to film this video was because when I went to, look at options to live at, I didn't really have a ton of videos, the res life videos that they show you for the dorms are 10-second videos, if that. And then Freddy's I think it's a 20-second video. It's not much. So, and there was I think 2 videos I watched. One wasn't even exactly like my apartment. One was, so shout out to that girl, whoever made that video, who did show me what it's gonna look like. And I just was really looking for that, and I was looking how is the experience going to be for me versus how these people experience living there. And now I have my own experience, and I want to tell you guys pros and cons of living here. So if you hear my blinds moving, I'm so sorry. I am in my new apartment. You will see my Freddy Court room tour in this video, but I haven't totally moved in yet to my new apartment, so it's kind of empty right now. But we will have a room tour for it soon. Anyway, so location of Freddy is super nice. It's in North Ames. I guess it's North Ames, I don't know. It's north of campus, and it's below the most north school property that you can live on. SUV is at the very top, and then Freddy's below SUV, and then the school. So Freddy is Frederickson's Court. I'm just gonna refer to it as Freddy or Freddy Court the whole video, because that's what you're gonna refer to it as if you live there or if you go here. So yeah, Freddy's in a pretty good location, I would say. There's a ton of parking. I really liked the parking situation there because where I lived, at least in my building, there was an overfill lot next to my building. So even if I didn't get right next to my building, I was still very close by in a 2-minute walk anyways, or not even a 2-minute walk. I should say 1 minute to 30-second walk. So parking was really nice. I know it depends where you live, and my experience is only where I lived. I lived in the back of Freddy's, so that was a pro and con in itself, because I wasn't really close to the bus stop that everyone got off at, or the other bus that you take. So Let me go into buses, I guess. So Cardinal is the bus that goes in through Freddy, and it only runs Monday through Friday. It doesn't run on the weekends. And one thing you'll notice about all Iowa State buses is that the buses have a time point to that. So the one in Freddy isn't really close to my apartment, but I do have a bus stop close to my apartment. It's just not a time point stop. So for say like I'm sitting in the morning or standing in the morning at my bus stop, I will see the bus for a good 5 minutes at the time point stop, like across from mine, but it won't come to me until like the designated time on the schedule, which you should get the, I think it's the My State app or the iState app. I don't know. I think it's My State. But that tells you like all the schedules for the buses anyway. So it will come to you when it says it will come. Like if it's like sitting there at like 58 and it comes at, o'clock, I should say like 1:58 and it comes like 2 o'clock. It's gonna come to you at 2 o'clock. So you can see it for a while. I made a mistake one time. I walked to it because I was like, why is it just standing there, not going to my spot? And it's because it's a time point spot. You'll see that all around campus. There's a ton of buses that stop at student services and they'll wait there for like 2 minutes. But Freddy's waits for like 5, which I don't understand why. It's just so it like keeps on time, obviously time point. So anyway, my bus stop wasn't next to the time point stop, which is a good and a bad thing, I guess. Like when you come back from school, everyone gets off at the time point stop, but then like if you're trying to get on the bus, you don't go to the time point stop. Just saying, I had to figure it out. It's very simple, but it's something that I was confused about. And then, like I said, Freddy only runs during the week, so not on the weekends, and it also stops at like 10:30 or 11, and other buses run till like 12:30. So one bus you could take if you're staying late at campus, which I utilized a lot, was the gold and brown. Those buses run right next to Freddy. You do obviously have to walk in Freddy to get to your apartment. It helps if you live right on, what road is that? Oh my God, what road is it? There's a road that's right next to the Freddy, and then like that road, if you live right there, it works out for you. But it doesn't if you live where I lived, which is in the back of Freddy. So like I still took that bus because obviously it was a lot quicker than walking. I did walk to school a few times. It was like a 15-minute walk from where my apartment was. It's probably 10 minutes if you're living closer to the school, but where I lived, it was like 15 minutes. Which I didn't mind. I would just never really walk to school. I mostly utilized the bus. It's nice and Freddy because you don't have to drive because you're like right there. Your bus is awesome. It's right there. So yeah, location of Freddy's nice. North Ames is nice. There's a new neighborhood called Somerset, and I think there's like other shops and restaurants there, and then North Grand Mall, and then there's a Walmart in North Ames. Also, there's a Starbucks. We have 2 Starbucks. I, for the longest time, only thought we had 1 Starbucks, but there's a Starbucks in North Ames as well. So there is like things to do in Freddy or like North Ames. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna talk about now. Okay, so I guess I will insert the apartment tour now, and I'm gonna actually like snippet videos of it because I'm gonna talk about it. So here's the apartment. When you first walk in, we did command hooks for like pretty much everything. I would go back, do command hooks all over the place for decor, coats, what we did in the main room, and then obviously I used command hooks in my room. We have a shoe rack in there. The shoe rack was mine, and it helped a lot because if we didn't have that shoe rack, we would not have a lot of space right there, and it like utilizes good space right there. So the island is really nice that we had, and our building is, the building that you're looking at is not a newer building. It's definitely an older one. The newer buildings have the sink where the stove is, if that makes any difference. And the dishwasher, it was leaking before we had to fix it. But I will say, service requests, they're super fast on it and really do help. So always submit those service requests because they actually will come and help you. Our dishwasher leaked for a hot minute, and then we finally requested a new one, and then they gave us one. Not a new one, but they did fix it. Microwave, really nice. You don't have to buy a microwave at all, which is super nice. The bar chairs came in handy as well for guests and stuff. I mean, they're not the most comfortable, but they're also like from the 2000s, so that's what you get. We have some alcohol decor up there, and then our 3-tier cart I got from Target. It was so nice. I don't use it anymore for food, but we used it for food last year as like our little pantry because the cabinet space, it's small, and especially if we only had 3 of us. Once we got a 4th roommate, it even got smaller. So I definitely recommend 3-tier cart. I also recommend, this has to go into roommate stuff, but like I'm not talking about roommates. Just don't buy anything together. Always buy things separately, or you buy things together and then if you're cognizant and remember, just pay them back and stuff. But for me, I bought the 3-tier card, so I got to keep the 3-tier card. But it really worked in our favor because all of us could have our own little shelf, especially since there was 3 of us. And yeah, I know this is a good thing if you have 4 people living there, but it's just a tip that I have. Put like chips and stuff in there. Let's see, lights, poster from the poster sale. I recommend getting decor before you go to school because every school, not just Iowa State I guess, has a poster sale, and you're gonna end up getting something that you don't even like. You're just getting it because you have no decor. So we ended up getting that poster, and I actually threw it away last year because no one wanted it, and then I brought it home and I didn't even like it. So it was there for the whole year and then it died. But yeah, make your living room more pretty, because even though if you don't like utilize it together, it's something that everyone can look at and appreciate. So yeah, we have some old furniture I wasn't a fan of. I would recommend maybe putting a blanket over the furniture if you don't want to actually like sit on the couch, because that's what one of my roommates did this year. We got like an older couch and she just put a blanket on it, and then it was like brand new. Like it just felt like you were on an old couch. So I recommend that if you are don't really want to sit on an old couch. Tapestry was very expensive that I bought. It was like $50. We actually ended up splitting it at first, but then I really did feel bad because I did want to take it to my next apartment. So I ended up paying them back for it. And yeah, now it's mine. But it was huge. I did not expect it to be that big. I thought we were ordering, you know, a normal size tapestry, but I'm not good at like dimensions. I'm not a math major. So it was oversized, but whatever. Yeah, more decor, TV stand. We never bought a TV stand. We just used the coffee table. We originally were gonna buy a TV stand. Luckily we didn't, because no one ever even watched TV besides me. So that was a little annoying, even though it was my TV, so I guess that's not annoying. But I'm just glad we didn't buy a TV stand. If you find that you really are gonna need a TV stand, invest in one, but go to Goodwill, I would say. I think the coffee table did just fine. I mean, you could bring a TV too, if it depends. Like if you don't even want a TV and you just want it in your room, don't put it in the living room, because then everyone can use it. But I got lucked out that I thought my roommates were all gonna use my TV because they like played games and stuff, but they never used my TV, which was fine. Yeah, so I also bought a TV tray, which I recommend too, because if you didn't want to eat at like the island or something and you wanted to watch TV at the same time, get a TV tray. I didn't bring it this year just because I didn't really use it last year, but I still have it, and they're really cheap at Walmart. All right, washer and dryer, really nice. I mean, they're nothing special, but they weren't like disgusting, so that was good. Closet was really nice in the washer and dryer room because, you know, I used it as a coat rack. I know none of my roommates did, but I did for my like heavy coat. And then we did put like, you know, the laundry detergent, the Glade, like stuff that's like super, the broom and stuff. And then my roommate, second semester that we got, she had a vacuum that she put in that room. And it was like, you know, all cleaning supplies went in there that weren't like bathroom related. So that really helped. And even though it was tiny, it fit and what it needed to fit. Yeah, let's go into the bathroom now, I guess. The bathroom has a separate toilet room and shower room. Don't quote me on this, but I think that not all of Freddy is like that, because I'm pretty sure some of Freddy has a different setup in their bathroom, but this is how our bathroom was, so that's what I'm gonna be referring to. So there was only 2 racks for towels in the shower room, and then there was a hook on the wall side of like opposite side of the racks. There's like a hook that you can use. Looking back, I could have put a hook on the back of the door as well. I never did that, but that's something you could do. The shower is so tiny. I ended up, you know, like when you live somewhere, you end up like really enjoying your shower because it's like, oh, it's my shower, I'm home, it's like nice. So I didn't really mind the pressure of it. The shower room is small. I'm a person who cannot shave my legs unless I'm taking a bath. I know it's weird, but like I cannot. I have to like sit down. I can't like stand in the shower. It also has to do with how sensitive my hands are to water. So they will really hurt me if I don't do that. They still already hurt anyway, but you know, I'm just like need help. But going back to that, the shower is just really small, so just be prepared for that. We did put a shower like caddy over the like head of the shower, so like I know in the dorms you get like an actual shower caddy you carry around. I did buy that actually, and I end up using it for other things, but I bought something to put like on the shower, which was nice because all my roommates could put their stuff on it, and it was very useful because I ended up buying like a corner thing to put on the wall of the shower. That didn't work. It was cheap at Menards. Luckily I could return it, but it did not work how it fit like that. So just get a shower caddy. I know they're hard to find right when you move in because everyone's getting them, but when they restock and they come back in 2 weeks, it's worth it because you're not going to want to put your little Bath and Body Works or shampoo or whatever on these little tiny shelves that are made for men. I would say, I also did not know this, but note this, but the shower curtain is disgusting. I've heard people put different shower curtains in there. I never did. I just used the one they had. You could do that if you want them. Or you could put like a shower padding as well. People do that too. I also did not do that. So something I did not note. All right, let's speed this up. All right, so the toilet room has shelving above the toilet, so you could we put our toilet paper that you definitely need to buy a jumbo pack because that lasts you forever. So I definitely did that. We were like running low, like I think the last month or two of school being in session in the spring semester, but the one we got in the beginning of the semester lasted us forever. So I just recommend that. Our toilet was weird. It didn't flush accurately. And then luckily my uncle's a plumber. So when he came and visited, he like fixed the toilet for us, but you had to like hold down the toilet flush and then it would flush like normally. You can just like hit it once. But yeah, so he fixed it. So thank you for my uncle for doing that. We had lights in our bathroom. That was one of my roommates' lights, and it really was cool. We put those up during Halloween time because we did a Halloween party, and it was really cool for then, or like any party. Don't have to have bright lights on, just have the cool LED lights. I think those were just Christmas lights, but like they were dark lights. Put a garbage in your toilet room or in your bathroom in general. That thing is gonna fill up fast. Put a big one, don't put, or I should say a medium-sized one. Don't put a small garbage in there. 2 towel racks. I always had my side, and then for the longest time when I didn't have a second, third, fourth roommate, I had one side of myself and then the other 2 girls had the other side, and I mean that was fine. Let's get into other things. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this, but trash can, definitely get a trash can in the kitchen and a recycling bin. I will say Iowa State does recycle. There are certain like areas, like I know that the trash what do they call it, like the big trash bin outside, like there was a one near ours, but then the recycling was like a bit of a walk. But definitely recycle if you can. The city of Ames doesn't recycle, but Iowa State recycles. So that's just something to keep in mind as well, because where I live now, we don't recycle, and I kind of hate that because I like want to recycle, but we don't recycle, so I just throw my hands away. Okay, next, the fridge is a good size. Like, don't worry about anything not fitting. I will say just like it was nice, like I keep referring to my 3 roommate situation and not 4 roommate situation right away, but even with 4 of us, like it wasn't that bad. Like the fridge was nice. I mean, if you're gonna get a meal plan like I did, you're not gonna need a bunch of fridge space. That's why I didn't need a lot of fridge space, but I had a lot of pantry items, like non-refrigerated items. Okay, next, what do we got here? For meal plan, it usually includes dining dollars, and I would use my dining dollars for stuff like Starbucks. I will say Hawthorne, well, I'm gonna go into it in a second, has a Starbucks. Use your dining dollars for that. Or you can buy like easy meals at the market too with your meal plan too. Okay, so I was on the first floor, so like getting in stuff for moving in was really easy, but Freddy also has an elevator if you live on the 3rd floor, so you're a-okay there. I guess I was done with my room tour, but let's get into the marketplace that Freddy has. It's called Hawthorne Court, I think. I usually refer to it as Freddy or Hawthorne, mostly Freddy's, even though Freddy's is an actual like fast food restaurant around here. It's actually really popular. We just don't have really many in Chicagoland, so I just referred to Freddy's as Freddy's. But it's Hawthorne Court, and I'll insert a few videos and stuff right here. I'll also insert like where the buses are, I guess. I never insert those. I'll insert those now. And this is just how it looked like walking to Hawthorne. So Hawthorne was pretty big, honestly. I know a lot of people studied there. I personally cannot study anywhere near food because I don't really like to smell something while I'm like busy working, so I like utilize the library instead. But yeah, Hawthorne was huge in my opinion. They have breakfast and then lunch and dinner, and I really liked a lot of their food. I never really had breakfast there. I don't think I ever had breakfast there, but I like their food a lot. I think I have a picture of their menu right here I can show you guys. As long as Starbucks, like I said, is there too, which is awesome because you can either use your like, so what I had is a flex meal. So flex meals are only there at Freddy, or not just at Freddy, but like you couldn't use swipes at Freddy because swipes are only for dining halls. I'm not really gonna get into that a lot. It's hard to explain, but basically just know that flex meals are not swipes. But if you have a certain meal plan like I did, swipes and flex meals were the same thing. So I would use my flex meals at Freddy, and you can use, you know, you can get like your meal, like a burger and a drink, or you can substitute that drink with a Starbucks drink. That's what I did mostly. And then they have Lance and Ellie's, which I really liked. The chicken bacon ranch sandwich from, super good. It's like a sandwich place that they had at the MU and at Freddy's. So yeah, I liked Hawthorne, like I said. And they also have specials. Like I know every Thursday they have wings, which I will utilize because I love the Freddy Court wings. And then they also do other things, like they have a burrito bowl, and then I think they do mac and cheese nights too on Wednesdays. But yeah. Okay, so, oh my god, what else am I saying? There's a marketplace in Freddy as well. So there is a marketplace throughout campus. I think one is at near Seasons, if you know where that is. And then there's one near Friley, next to Friley. So those have, the Friley one is huge. I heard the Seasons one's bigger, but I've never been there. But Hawthorne's is decent size too. And they just have a lot of different stuff you can get, like Nutella of sticks or drinks, like lean cuisines even. Like they do have a lot of stuff. They even have like Band-Aids, like very good marketplace stuff that you can use your dining dollars at. It is expensive obviously because of the convenience, but I recommend that place. I used that ton second semester because I needed to use up my dining dollars, and I would utilize that for like food options at home, because what I would do was I would mostly use my dining plan, like, or meal plan, during the week, and then on the weekends I would never eat on the dining halls. I would try, but I never did. So like I would utilize the meals I bought during the week. Then, okay, I'm gonna insert my room tour now. Since you saw my apartment tour, this is my room tour, and I talk in it, so enjoy it. Hey guys, so this is the room tour. Like I said, was supposed to film one of these last semester and never did, but I'm finally filming one. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys around my room. This is a little messy, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't feeling like cleaning all of it for you guys. I'm showing you guys more of a realistic room tour, basically. So yeah, we're gonna do a room tour, and I hope you enjoy. So I want to first start off by saying that this is room D in Freddy. So this is what it looks like. Overview. The desk was already here, and the dresser was already there, and the bed was already there. You probably can move them. Obviously, I'd ask, like, someone to help you, because that's a lot of work, but I just kept them the way it was. I kind of liked it how it was, and all my roommates for their rooms kept it as it was, I'm pretty sure. But every room is the same size. It just depends what, like, where they put your furniture. Like, I know there is a room that is like this one, but other lopsided, basically like the door was to be on that side, and I know that the desk was on this side and the bed I think was on this side, so it just depends. You don't get to pick. Also, I didn't know this going in, but you cannot pick what room you get. It's already assigned to you, which I did not know until I moved in. Alright, well, first off, I have my shoes here. A lot of this is there's a lot of stuff going home with me this weekend because I'm moving out soon, so I'm trying to bring home a lot of stuff. So this doesn't usually look like this, but that's my shoes, my bed. I used to have lanyards up here, but I stopped using them. I just have my mask. My friend came here and put sleigh. I put a door thing up here with the command hook, and my robes. Same thing, command hooks that hold these stuff. I have some cute wall decor up here, and then my desk. So it does come with a hutch, which I really love. Like I said, I know it's really messy. The filing cabinet can go under the desk, but I personally like it out so it can hold more stuff. And also I have a whiteboard, which I love. It's really nice. I have 2 command hooks up there and 2 at the bottom to hold it. The filing cabinets are, this one's like a regular drawer, this one's a regular drawer, and then this one actually, if I can open it for you guys, it looks more like this, whereas the other ones are like actual regular drawers and stuff. So yeah, this is just how the hutch looks. I put lights up on mine, and yeah, I know it's kind of messy, but I have a mirror here, I have a clock here, I have some storage above here. The one thing I also will say is some beds are different, so there's 3 of my roommates, including me, who have underbed storage, but then one of my roommates has a higher up bed, and the drawers that I have underneath are on her closet, so it just depends, like I said, what you get. Also, they know which is what, meaning they know that, for example, this chair that is provided to me, they know this is supposed to be in room D, which I'm in. They'll know if you switch it because it has a D on it, if that makes sense. So yeah, they don't really like you switching furniture. So like, say you wanted to switch this bed is designated for room D and would not be okay with going in room, say, B. So yeah. So yeah, I know it's a mess, sorry, but I tried to show you guys what the closet looks like. I'm not going to show you guys what's underneath my bed storage, but they're big enough drawers that you can fit most of the things. Like I have jeans in this middle one, and then leggings and stuff in this one. It fits a decent amount of stuff, but I'm not going to open them for you. But so this is my closet. So like I said, I have storage above here. Probably could put more storage, but I just choose not to. Oops, I didn't know I could do that. I forgot I can do that. Anyway, so here's my closet overview. So I got 2 hangers up here, like 2 racks here, and on this side I have another rack, and then I have more storage like stuff, and I have 2 drawers. These are smaller than the underbed ones. They don't fit as much, but they're useful. So yeah, that's how those are. Like I said, it depends if you get the one with just the like regular doors, but like I said, my one roommate has drawers built into this, so she would just have like, she just has one like hanger, like rack, oops, and then drawers, if that makes sense. So yeah, and this is my cute little bed. Home is Illinois, but yeah. Another thing I'll point out for you guys is that this looks like it comes with the room, but it does not. I actually brought that from home. And then also, if you ever need a hack, I have my hanger drying rack, and then I have my clothes basket here. These are one of the ones that like you collapse, so I would definitely recommend that. I just kind of put them there because they are out of the way, even though I have a bunch of shit over here. Sorry I said the S word, but it is what it is. Usually it's not that bad. Like a lot of these bags I'm like actually bringing home, and then I bowl, so my bowling bag kind of has to go here. Otherwise you might not be like this, but I just have a lot of stuff. Also, I have a step stool that holds this mirror, because sadly the mirror cannot hang on the wall. I'm trying to think what else, but that's pretty much it. I just want to remind you guys about that, and yeah. Okay, so things I didn't note in that was like I'm on the first floor. I think I already said that. And then I was also next to the elevator. I don't know if I said that in the video either. And I will say the elevator was not annoying. Like, yeah, I would hear it from time to time, but it didn't like bother me. And let's see, what else? Oh, something that was a huge con living in Freddy was the parking situation. So I would have parties, not often per se, but I had them like relatively often. I don't know. I had parties a few times, but it would be super annoying, or I won't even just say parties, family, boyfriend, significant other, I should say, but like if you want anyone to come over, it was super annoying with parking because you live on campus. I know it's probably worse for residence halls, but like Freddy has a ton of parking, but because it's a campus and they want your money, it's like $5 to park there for visitor passes. During move-in week and move-out week, it's free parking. They won't ticket you during that week, but every time other than that, they will ticket you, even during Thanksgiving break and Christmas break. I totally get it. It's just annoying because it's a big university just trying to get your money. But I couldn't have like, my friends would still come over, but I would always like, I'm a very paranoid person. I was so scared that they would get ticketed, or if my boyfriend came over, I would get scared that he would get a ticket, and that's why he would never come over, because obviously he's gonna get a ticket if he stays any longer. I know my one roommate had a friend who got a $25 parking ticket, and I was just like, what the heck? It's this annoying. And so yeah, when family would visit, I would always get them visitor passes, and like if they'd stay like 2 days, it's already like $10 just to park my freaking car. So, or their car, I should say. But yeah, that's the one thing that I hated the most about living at Freddy's. So I just didn't like that, like I could never have guests and or there is a commuter lot, I think, across the street from Freddy, but it's like, what is the point? Like, it is so dumb. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that I did not like that, and I will not justify that at all. It's just how it is on a campus. So yeah. Another thing I will say is, I don't know what else to say. I just like, I did enjoy living there. And it was nice. I definitely like I said, I didn't like living there. It was an experience. It's small, but it's definitely bigger than a dorm. It's probably like a little bigger than an actual dorm room that my own room was. So I did like that. I think the only thing I really did hate was like the parking situation. But Freddy also has like good opportunities during the first month of school where you can meet your RA. I never even met my RA. I think I met my first RA, and then the second semester we had a different RA. I never met him. But they do things like there's like a big area like inside Freddy, like a big field that they do stuff in. There's a volleyball court, basketball court, like there's stuff to do. We did tie-dye one time. We painted canvases one time in Freddy, and they had a Mario Kart tournament one time. So it is fun. It is on campus, so like obviously you gotta like live by the rules, but it wasn't that big of a deal, and I liked that actually. Even though I was a junior, I really never got the college experience as a freshman and sophomore because I went to community college and then COVID happened. So I really wanted to utilize as much as college as I could. So yeah, so I would recommend doing the activities. Don't do all of them, but like that's one thing I would like tell people to do. Another thing, I did have upstairs neighbors that I did not like. They were sometimes really loud. They would have parties all the time, and then the guy above me, you could hear him screaming when he played video games, and that was one thing that I didn't like at all. This apartment I'm in now, I'm on the 3rd floor, so I don't have to deal with that, but now I have to be like cognizant about like the people below me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was like super long video, but I really wanted to film this video for you guys. I know, like I said earlier, like people have already moved into Freddy, but this can always help people down the road. And yeah, I just want to give you guys a good outlook on things. And if you ever have a question and it's like 2 years past, I'm probably still on YouTube, hopefully, you can just always ask me or add me on Instagram. I'm going to pop up my mathematics Instagram first, of course, but my personal Instagram is always open for people to ask questions, unless you're a freaking creep, then I will not talk to you. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will try to make more school content. I do love my Bath & Body content, of course, because all of you lovely subscribers are Bath & Body subscribers. Well, if you're watching this, you might not be, but I want to make more content about school, especially since it's my last year. It's so sad. I'm gonna be like a big girl and get my job, and I don't want to do that, but it is what it is. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video.